Welcome to the lair of the Batty Boffin.
Hi there Batty fans, an exam practice question here with Batilda the Batty Cat. Now here we've got a timetable showing 4 bus journeys from Amynster through Beeston. That's supposed to be Seaford, but I think somebody changed it to Catford, can't think who. Through Deal and down to Eagleswick at the bottom. And I've got some questions I'd like to ask on this bus timetable. Here are the first 2. What is the longest bus journey that you can make on here? So starting at whatever time, going to whatever time, what is the longest bus journey that you can make? Second question is, what is the fastest journey on here? Okay, so which journey on there takes the least time? So those are the first 2 to have a go at. You can have a go at those now and then we'll look at them together in a minute or 2. Right, for the longest journey, we've simply got to take the starting time at Amynster and the finishing time at Eagleswick and see which one of those takes the longest. Right, this one we've got from 8 o'clock, 8:37 to 9:20. So, if that had been from 8:20 to 9:20, that would be exactly an hour. But that's 17 minutes later, so it's 17 minutes less than an hour. 17 less than 60, that's 60, 50, 43 minutes. So that one takes no hours and 43 minutes. This one goes from 10:40 to 11:35, so 10:41 to 11:35. Again, had that been 10:35, that would have been exactly an hour. But that's 6 minutes later than that, so it's 6 minutes off an hour, so that is 54 minutes. So that one's longer. This one from 13:07 to 14:01. Again, had that been 13:01, it would have been exactly an hour, but it's 6 minutes off. So again, that's 6 minutes off an hour. So that one is, again, 54 minutes. And here we go from 15:54 to 17:01. Ooh, so that's actually more than an hour. 54, 6 minutes makes that the next hour and another minute, so that's 7 minutes. So that is 1 hour and 7 minutes. Okay, so that's definitely the longest journey, which is 1 hour and 7 minutes. Now the shortest journey is going to be one of these little itty bitty bits on here. Let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got that one there, that's 3 minutes and 5, so that's 8 minutes. That one's 10 minutes. Oh, that one's only 6 minutes there. That's looking the best contender. Anything shorter than 6 minutes? That one's 8, that one's 10. I think it's that one at 6 minutes. So it's that one there. That's the 6 minute journey. I think that's the shortest. Okay, so we're just doing some time calculations there. I hope you're okay with those. Right, for the next part, part B of this question, I'd like to know which bus from Beeston would get you to Deal by 1:30. So you have a go at that one now. Right, now we need to make sure we're using the right parts of the timetable. We need to leave Beeston, so it's one of these departure times, to get to Deal by 1:30. 1:30 in 12-hour clock is 13:30 in the 24-hour clock. So we need to get to Deal by 13:30. So that one is a bit too late. We need to have that one. Okay, it's very early, but we have to be there by 1:30. That's the bus we need to take, which leaves Beeston at 10:50. So it's the 10:50 departure from Beeston that we need to take. Okay, I'm going to wipe down and going to come back with a couple more questions on this timetable in the second half. See you in a minute. Right, here we are with part B, and this time Batilda's got in mind a journey she'd like to make. She wants to start off from Catford, and being a lazy cat, she wants to start as late as she can, but she has some things to do. She needs to go on the bus to Deal, and there she's got some jobs to do, probably, I don't know, buying some food for her pet mice or something, which is going to take her 2.5 hours. So she needs to be in Deal for 2.5 hours. Then she wants to catch the bus to Eagleswick and get there by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So the question is, what is the latest bus she can catch that will enable her to make that journey? Okay, you have a go at that and then we'll come back and look at it together in a minute. Right, I think probably the best way of doing this is to start from the end. She needs to get to Eagleswick by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. In 24-hour clock, that is 1700. So this bus that gets in at 1701 just misses it. That bus, no good. So she can't take this bus, it arrives too late. So perhaps she can take this one, let's see. That one certainly arrives in Eagleswick in enough time. So if she takes that one, remember we want the latest buses we can, so we're going to start from this end. If she gets that bus, it gets her to Eagleswick in time. That means she would have to leave Deal at 13:35. Okay, that's okay. So that means if she's going to spend 2.5 hours in Deal and she leaves at 13:35, what time does she have to arrive? Well, 2.5 hours earlier. 13:35, 2.5 hours before that is 11:05. So she needs to get to Deal by 11:05. Unfortunately, the previous bus gets her there at 11:10, which is just not quite long enough. So that means she would actually have to get to Deal at 9:01, which is plenty of time for her 2.5 hours. That means she would have to get this bus from Catford. So she needs to get the 8:55 bus, which unfortunately is the very first one. But if she catches this bus, it only gets her to Deal for 11:10, and that doesn't give her 2.5 hours in Deal. And if she catches this bus, which does give her 2.5 hours in Deal, she arrives in Eagleswick too late. So it has to be this bus into Deal, 2.5 hours in Deal, and then to Eagleswick in time for 5 o'clock. Okay, did you get all that? There's quite a lot to do in that one there. I hope you did. Okay, I'll see you next time in another video for a little bit more exam practice. Bye for now, Batty fans.
Mwahaha! Mwahaha! Mwahaha!